But, you get home late at night and everything, and you're still up on caffeine, so you don't sleep as well. You can still get to bed, but you're not sleeping as well. So...
Oh, so like you're saying burn your ships as in you want to stop drinking as much coffee. And in this case, you're literally forced to not be able to drink coffee.
So what I was about to say, this is like the equivalent of, it's like, I don't want to play so many video games. It's like, all right, well, rather than just refraining, it's like, well, you just take your Xbox and throw it into the street.
That's a good, yeah.
That is not a good idea.
Right. I got banned from Xbox Live permanently.
Just make another account like everyone else.
But no, yeah, I did. But
tell me.
Years ago, I remember I was playing Forza 4. And
love that game.
Yeah, dude, so much fun. And I got really good at designing car decals. Like in the game, you're able to manipulate shapes and then create designs, and really creative people could do some really complicated stuff.
Were you the guy cranking out all the hentai?
No. I was making like this armored tank looking thing for like the Lamborghini Revenant or whatever. And I found some cheaper cars that I would deck them out with all these like customizations, and then add that armored color, like armored like tank look to it. Added bolts to make it look like it's like all these pieces of metal are welded together. It looks really, really sick. And then I found that you can change the color and it looks really cool. So like I changed the undercolor of it all, and then it would just all look like an orange tank or a blue tank or whatever.
Right.
And then I found what the auction... This is my introduction to capitalism. No, this is my introduction to...
Oh no, would people put the decal on the car, put it to auction?
Yes. I put all these different colored versions of that same car, priced it like twice as much as it really costs to like upgrade it.
Right.
Or like 3 times or 4 times as much, and then people would be like, "Oh, these are so cool, but I can't buy the decal on like the market."
You wouldn't put the decal.
This guy
on the
has
market.
a monopoly on it, and so they had to buy the cars in the auction with my crappy
and it's locked, so they can't get it.
Yeah, and so they would, and yeah, so like I did that, and I got like millions and millions of credits from that. And I was like, it just 100 million, 130 million, and I got greedy. I got really greedy, and I was like, well, I can make money in real life from this. That's where I made the big mistake, because my logic there.
Oh no, money in real life. Oh no, go ahead.
My logic at the time was, I guess I'm pretty much admitting to a crime, solicitation in video games.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But it's like I didn't realize it at the time. It didn't occur to me because I came up on like Halo 3 on Xbox. Like that was my experience, and you would have people invite you to like a private match and say, hey, yo, you want like we'll send you a message like on you're playing matchmaking. You get a message one day. It's like, yo, do you want recon? I can give it to you. I can hack.
I've seen other things.
And it's like, and they'd be like 1,600 Microsoft points, and then I'll give it to you. And they'd like make you go into a custom game with them, do a bunch of like random shit, and they'd be like, all right, here's the trick. Make this hack work, or make this thing work to give you recon. Bungie has set it up so you got to do a bunch of things, and they'd make you like do the stupidest thing. Like they make you like jump on a ledge, jump to this certain part of the ledge, and if you missed it, you'd have to start all over. Like they'd take you like through this hour-long or multiple hour-long thing, and really what was happening was these were a bunch of scam artists, and they were just entertaining themselves.
Yep.
And little like naive children at the beginning, that was me, like would go and be like, oh, I really want recon. Like this guy has recon. It's really cool, And it was a special armor in the game. For people who don't know, that was a rare armor that only Bungie employees had, the developers of the game. Anyway, they would make you do all these ridiculous things, and you'd be like, you'd know in your mind it's ridiculous, but it's like you really wanted the recon, man. You're like, you told yourself, this time it's not a scam.
This time.
But I never fell for the 1,600 Microsoft points.
More than 3 times.
Which was basically $20, which was like a lot of money to kids then, like in terms of like video games. But yeah, you do that, and then you'd like scam them out of that. And then I don't know why I thought that was okay, but I had been around enough people who did that to other people. I did it. It happened to me. People tried to do that to me. I just assumed that was like the normal thing. And it's like, you know, if that happens to you, that's on you. That's your, you know.
Yeah, you're just soliciting people.
Well, no, I'll get to that. Then these people went and like yeah. So people, you know, you'd be in lobbies where other people are scamming other people. It'd be super entertaining. It's like why is this person falling for this? Even though you did fall for it before. But yeah, I wasn't doing that. What I was actually doing was I was literally going to give somebody like an expensive car so they could sell it in the marketplace, like in the in-game thing, and then get the credits.
Oh, okay.
I was literally, or expensive cars that they couldn't otherwise buy. I was legitimately like giving like things away, but I was like, it didn't occur to me that is really wrong, and I was like, I don't know.
Why? That's what the game companies do nowadays. Hey, you want this cool skin?
Yeah.
$15. You were just ahead of your time.
Yeah, but no, yeah, and so what I ended up doing was I put a bunch of vans with a decal on the side on the auction that said, you know, I'll trade you 10 million, you know, credits for, you know, 600 Microsoft points. Something really fair. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
And then I go to eat a sandwich. And before I go to eat a sandwich, I'm like, why are all of my cars in the auction getting reported? They're under review. I was like, I at the time I thought it was somebody who wanted my decal, who was angry at me for not giving it to them, and I was like, it's that dude, you know, trying to get back at me. What a dirtbag, you know?
Yeah.
I was like it was I forgot what his name was, but I was telling my friends like, dude, this jerk, he's like banning all my cars, and it's stopping the money flow.
Oh, because you had successful
money
sales.
No,
I know.
No, I hadn't.
Oh, okay.
You know, the credits, like, or just making credits on the cars that were, you know, making the credits in the game for me. No money. I hadn't made any money. And at the time I didn't realize how fucking stupid and wrong that was. But I was doing that, and then I went and ate a sandwich. I remember the sandwich. It was a great sandwich. It was a ham and cheese and mustard and mayonnaise. My classic gaming sandwich at the time back in high school. I was like, this is great. It was tasty. It was delicious. It was the most delicious sandwich I ever had. And then I was eating it, and it was cut like 4 ways. I'm cutting the story off. But yeah, so I was eating it, and then I came back. I had a piece of it with me, and I came back to my room, and I was like, why am I not online? And I went to sign in. And then the message, the old message that you would always see on YouTube videos, and you laugh at other people that would happen to you. You'd hear about it and be like, that person, you know, got banned for life. And it, like you're banned till like 12/31/9999. And I had that message, and I was like, oh shit. And it just dawned on me. I was like, all the gamer score I'd built up, all the crap that I wasted my life away doing, you know, video games for, and it all came down on me, and I was like, all that time that I wasted for an in-game score that is now gone, achievements, armor, things, items, you know, all those things I had grinded for no reason, gone. And that sandwich, I'll never forget it, because it was like, that made the sandwich that much more memorable, because I had realized I
think you're putting too much emphasis on the sandwich and not enough.
I'm putting just enough, enough emphasis on the sandwich.
No, because I think what you're missing at this point is when you said the story of how I got banned from Xbox Live when I was 14. Little did you realize you're running a fucking racket. When in reality, I expect it's like, yeah, I told some kid I'd fuck his mom, and then I messaged him about it, and I messaged all his friends about it, and then they banned me. Like that. Like that's a different mindset. Like you're running an entrepreneurial like venture, and you got greedy. Yeah. It was going good. The money, and then I got great.
It was a Martin Scorsese film. I felt it. It was crazy. Like, you know how like the hero or the anti-hero like starts working his way up, gets to the height of his success, gets greedy, and then things just go downhill. Like the Wolf of Wall Street, you know?
Yeah.
It felt like that. It was a real life simulation of that. So I'll never have to experience it in real life. You know, it was like, but it just taught me, like, I realized at the time
it taught me you were smarter than the other kids at your age, dude. Like,
But no, hold on. I was like, that sandwich tasted so good, not because it was a good sandwich, but because I felt freedom for a moment. I didn't deliberately burn the ships, but for a while I realized I'm wasting so much time on video games, but I'm addicted. I can't get off of it.
It was like a crack.
And what we're talking about right now is burning your ships. Like, I needed to get banned to break me out of that. Because once I got banned from Xbox, that helped me really put less time on it. I stopped playing video games for a few years because of that. Well, I mean, off and on. And now, like, if I do play it, it's for performance reasons. Like, literally, like, the only game I play is, like, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newer one, because I can only play so much of it. And then it gets me to a place where I'm like, you know, it's kind of like cocaine, you know, like in the Wolf of Wall Street, like Leonardo DiCaprio's character, he has to, you know, in the beginning he's like talking about the balance of all the different drugs, you know, to get him in the right state of mind to do his job well, you know, and he's like, a little this to, you know, calm me down, all this, you know, and it's like, it's a non-drug related version of that where I just feel more alert. And, like, I'm able to kind of face problems very, very quick.
I like that.
I just do that. It's like an exercise. Like, I don't, you know, you call it a placebo effect, but, you know, it works. It's a placebo effect I can't get anywhere else.